Alrighty guys, we are back for some mono white aggro. Crimson Vow brought us a bunch of new mono white cards to try out, so that's exactly what we're going to do today. But first things first, for anyone who may not know, I'm Red Cat and I play aggro decks and any decks with red in them as well. This deck is certainly an aggro deck. Let's go over it, then hop into some normal ranked mode. We're getting real close to diamond, which is nice. So we got 4 Hopeful Initiates, 1 Paladin Class, 4 Usher the Fallen, 4 Intrepid Adversaries, 4 Luminarch Aspirants, 2 Sungold Sentinels, 4 Thalias, 2 Twinblade Geist, 2 Adelines, 4 Elite Spellbinders, 4 Brutal Cathars, 1 Legion Angel, and 4 Faceless Haven in the mana base out of 24 lands. Sideboard rocking the other 3 Legion Angels here. So guys, I actually just got done recording a mono white video that you guys are never going to see. Mainly because it was my first attempt at making a new mono white deck, and the first thing I found was we were running up against too many decks where Thalia was the absolute MVP. So, you know, there's a bunch of Epiphany decks floating about, there's a bunch of control decks floating about, and Thalia's even good against decks like mono green, and like, yeah, this card's amazing, and there was almost no instance where I didn't want more of them. I was only running 3 of them because it is legendary, but I think it's worth right now, at least against the meta that I was running the deck against, right? I think it's worth having the 4. So non-creature spells cost 1 more to cast is just really, really good, right? The only non-creature spell we have is Paladin Class, and then also the Disturb on the Twinblade in Invocation, right? So that is also an enchantment. So Thalia could clash with that a little bit. So speaking of this card, right? I don't know how good this is going to be. I really, really want to try it. We've seen 1/1 double strike for 2s in the past, and you literally never see them played. But the disturb cost is here too, so if it dies, I mean, we're able to use it later in the game and potentially just get that extra little bit of damage in, right? Like giving a Legion Angel double strike just sounds super juicy, right? So what other new cards are in the deck, guys? We also have Hopeful Initiate, and that has training. Whenever this creature attacks with another creature with greater power, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. It also has tap 2 and a white, remove 2 1/1 counters from among creatures you control, destroy a target artifact or enchantment. I don't know how often that's going to come in handy, but yeah, it probably won't, but we'll see. Any other new cards? Oh, yeah, I was also testing out the new 3-drop white vampire that draws you a card whenever you play a creature with 2 power or less. And it was really bad, at least in this deck. Like, there was almost no instance where I played that over one of my other 3-drops here. So, yeah, let's go take this deck into ranked. Enough rambling, right, guys? Let's see how the deck does. We're so close, guys. We're so close to diamond. I'm glad I was actually able to rank up a little bit this month. The only time I've actually been able to play, we go first, but it's a slower hand. We have the guaranteed 3rd mana. Yeah, the only time I've actually been able to play ranked is on recording. And I just checked my stats. We're rocking a 67% win rate so far for the season at 42 wins and 20 losses. Now we get the 1-drop. I'm not surprised. Elite Spellbinder looking pretty good here. Nice. Yeah, let's get that Elite Spellbinder down and see what we can grab here. Whoa there, buddy. Whoa there. Slow down. Let's grab the only card that they can actually play. Because we have another Elite Spellbinder. It's actually pretty brutal. The other Elite Spellbinder comes down, and probably, I don't know what we want to grab here. probably want to attack first. Oh, okay, that's the concede. Nice, nice. Yeah, the other video I recorded, like I said, that you guys aren't going to see, we actually had a 60% win rate. It was pretty good. Overall, it was pretty good. The only reason I'm redoing the video is because I wanted to make the deck better for you guys against the current state and against the current meta. I wanted to make sure that it was like the best it could be, and that was a perfect example, right? That's pretty much the decks we're fighting against right now. I didn't really come up against any creature decks, maybe 1 out of the 5. Oh yeah. There was another mono white build that we were up against. So opponent goes first. Yeah, so I think it's worth redoing this one video just to make sure that you guys get the best mono white possible. But, I mean, hey, it might still need some work, and if you guys have any ideas, let me know. We'll see what we can get done. I think the Thalia drops down over the Luminarch. Like, we're up against too much control to not... Okay. Might be Boros. So keeping that one open, probably Spike Field or Play with Fire. I think we still attempt the Thalia though. Does hit, so that's good. Swing on in. Right now the Play with Fire can't happen since the Thalia is on the board. They'd have to pay more for it. Okay, Brutal Cathar takes the Thalia. We don't have our own Brutal Cathar to trade this off with, so we might draw one. That'd be spicy. Nope. Intrepid Adversaries could come in handy, though. We're gonna buff the Luminarch there. Like, I was considering the Hopeful, that way we could swing this turn, but I don't think so. Not against this deck. Not really sure what they're playing yet. Some kind of Boros build, which is actually pretty scary. Okay, getting that life is rough. Okay. A lot of life. That's a lot of life, bro. I do have to note that they did take the Thalia, so we have to expect something that's non-creature. Yeah, the Intrepid Adversary hits the board pretty good here. We do that now, before combat, in case we decide to swing on in, which I don't think we do, which is super unfortunate, but well, we could. I wonder what they actually trade with here. Any trades would be decent. Having the other adversary, yeah, any trades would be alright, I think. They have a pretty stacked board, so they actually take the damage down to 13. Yeah, they're gaining they're planning to gain more life here. Yeah, going up against a life gain deck is much better than a control deck. But it's still really, really tough. Yeah, so the Hollowed Priest is just gonna keep buffing out of control. Another creature here, and that Hollowed Priest is OP. Oh, okay. Okay, then. Well, need to see some of our removal off the top now. We need our Brutal Cathars. They start swinging in, we probably try to take it because, yeah, opponent really popped off. There's our Twinblade. And now we get to kind of see why I put the Twinblade in here, because there's a lot of stuff that can buff it, and the double strike might come in handy. But we don't cast it this turn, I don't think. I think we get the other adversary down. Yeah, there's literally no getting through the Hollowed Priests if they keep getting creatures. So, the plan is to, I guess, 1, make sure we have life gain. And I guess, well, the plan is to draw well here. The plan is to draw a Brutal Cathar. Okay. Okay, Professor comes down. They gain a ton of life, and the Hollowed Priests get a little bit more scary to the point where we're gonna have to block them. Opponent's popping off. Looking spicy, opponent. I really like it. Oh, okay. Just gain some more life while you're at it. All right. Yeah, this is not the matchup, but we're not going to concede just yet. If they don't attack here, it's super... Bro, if that's a final creature in their hand, I will cry. Tears of joy for my opponent, because that is incredible. Okay, it is not. I think they would have laid it by now. They're just thinking about attacking, really. The thing about attacking is we can block one of them and then swing next turn with our adversaries and make sure we draw enough. So like, for example, here, and if I wonder what that last card is in their hand. I have no idea. So they killed the Initiate. We keep the Usher. I have no idea what that last card could be in hand. We take 12. Wait, did we lose both of them? Am I crazy? Oh, was that 8? Yeah, that was only 8. What am I saying, guys? I'm crazy, man. I'm crazy. Don't listen to me. It's like, it's 4:45 a.m. Oh, no, guys. I stayed up way too late playing Magic. Oh no. Well, I have made an oopsie. Okay, let's get this down. Let's get the Usher down. Let's buff the other adversary. Let's full swing because yeah. Because it's looking tough. Opponent keeps getting creatures. Excuse me. Nice, we're gonna get the Thalia back. I don't know how much that matters at this point, but so everything's gonna lose. Okay, they are actually gonna full block here. Wow. All right, we're gaining 12 and just we're killing everything. Don't forget these do have Disturb, but I'm really surprised by this. We get our Thalia back. I guess they just don't want our Intrepid Adversaries to be alive anymore, which I guess it kind of makes sense, right? Was that a swing? I mean, I guess so. I guess we swung in there. This is such a weird match, guys. I don't even know. Like, my brain doesn't function after the opponent gains like 30 life. My brain's like, well, this is a lost cause, I guess. Okay. So we'll start buffing the double strike. Pass. We could have kept that land in hand, potentially. We still haven't seen a Brutal Cathar. Like, it's not a lost cause if we do see a Brutal Cathar. Mainly because one of their hollowed priests is gone. That's gonna buff even further. Yeah, we still got 4 in the deck. We haven't seen one. So it's just not over. Guiding Voice. Alright, so they probably grab yeah, Mascot Exhibition. That makes sense. That's a good pick, opponent. Very good pick. We're gonna not take this damage and see if we can draw that Brutal Cathar. That is a Luminarch. Not too bad. Not what we want to see, but not too bad. Can go ahead and swing in here now. Most likely a chump block, right? Because that is 8 damage. No, they take the 8 damage. I don't even know how much they've gained life total so far. They're considering the eye. They do not do it. They don't want to take that too. Faceless Haven, great draw. I would like a Faceless Haven. if the deck would be so kind. Oh, they played that out of order. That was weird. Do we just take the 13 this time to make sure that we can buff the Twinblade? You see, the Thalia is preventing the mascot, I guess, because it does cost 8. That makes sense. So we're going to take the 13 this time. Well, you know what? We're going to draw that Brutal Cathar so it doesn't even matter. Ooh, Adeline. That's a card. Yeah, we're going to have to start... Gonna have to start chump blocking, and I suppose we're going to chump block with our first Luminarch, depending on if they draw a land here. Speaking of chump blocking, opponent now has to chump block as well. Actually keeps their flyers back here. Want to make sure to gain that life. This is a funny match, guys. This is a good one. I really like the opponent's deck. They really got something special here. It's a tough one. Like, how are we supposed to get through it, you know? We need the Brutal Cathar, and that's only one card in our deck that we have a 4 of. So we have, what, a 1 in 11 chance of drawing one next turn. So that's pretty brutal. Yeah, I think at this point, the opponent has to be aggressive and just swing with that Hollowed Priest every single turn. They swing with the Phantoms. Maybe they swing with the Phantoms. Keeping the Hollowed Priest back for a blocker, I guess. That's a land. That does a lot. Let's do Luminarch, double strike. Go, 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 go. Take out that Hollowed Priest. Okay. Oh, okay. A chump from the Clarion. Okay. Okay. Everything's getting a buff. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. There's no fire around us. There's absolutely no fire around us. Nothing in the deck takes 7 mana, guys, so I'm just going to keep that in my hand. Maybe it'll make the opponent think a little bit harder. Like, I wonder what's in their hand. Probably not, but... Yep, there's the mascot. They have enough in the air to just play it safe here. Let's see it. Brutal Cathar! Let's go! It's too late, but... Brutal Cathar, let's go, guys. Okay. Can we slip that 10 damage through? We have no blockers in the air. I mean, Brutal Cathar comes down. It doesn't... Oh, it's nighttime! It's nighttime, guys. That is amazing. Yeah, no blockers in the air, so we just full swing and let the opponent accidentally do the math wrong and take 10 damage. Wink, wink. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. A little bit? A little bit? No? They're thinking it out, guys. It was still a full swing for fun because we just couldn't do anything about the flyers after the fact. What a weird match, guys. Like, we must have been playing this for 20 minutes at this point. Okay. They gain a couple life. Actually got rid of their other flyer. That was a tough deck to play against, guys. If you guys saw any way to actually play better, let me know. Oh, check it out. We can play our Twinblade. Check it out, guys. Let's give a double strike to our Thalia. Heck yeah. Oh, wait, we can take something. Take that, opponent. Yeah, all we had to do is play 2 cards, but the only way to do that was to actually let the Twinblade die. So technically, if we would have let that happen, no, we could have only taken 1 thing out of the air, and they still had the 2/1 as well. So yeah, either way. Yep, good game. Good game, buddy. What a deck, man. That was a brutal one to play against, and just took way too long. I do have to be mindful and potentially concede when we're up against, like, when we just know that the opponent has it, or like they have a 95% chance of winning. The problem is I don't really like conceding for the videos. Really don't like it. What would you guys prefer? Would you want me to play it out, or are you just like, man, get into the next match? Like, what are you doing here? Like, what side do you land on? Up against a Bright Shadow. Cool. Neat name. I don't even know what match we're on. I pretty much blacked out during the last match. Yeah, sure, slow hand, but we'll give it a shot here. I want to see Twinblade Geist work, and I think if there's a deck to do it, it's this deck. So most likely up against a blue-black control. Like I said, we're just up against, okay, we're up against an Esper control. So this could be really bad. Let's check the opponent's hand here. With the Strixhaven, they're probably running Teferi. Yeah, Strixhaven Stadium or whatever. Book of Exalted Deeds. Vanishing Verse. I guess the Vanishing Verse, they could just play it next turn, but... Wait, can they? Yeah. But it would cost everything. Just something to consider. Yeah, that's fine. That's absolutely okay. Swing on in here, couple damage. Boop. Boop. No board wipe in the opponent's hand, so we might want to start flushing out the board. Enough with the life gain opponents, how dare! So we obviously really want to get Thalia down against this deck. So still no board wipe. They have 1 card here that could be a board wipe. Just gonna do all this before. Probably the one with Learn. It's 5 damage coming in. They're back down to 20. So we have a lot of damage on the board with Faceless Haven. And that cost them 3 because of Thalia. Which means they only have 3 more. Okay. Land comes down here. I don't think it matters too much about keeping that hexproof. We're just going to full swing. It's a big swing. And let's take the Revitalize. But we still have it open for the hexproof if we need it to be. Lots and lots of damage, guys. The opponent needs something this turn, and me just saying that aloud makes me super scared that they just have it, right? Doomscar, Devastating Mastery, sure. We get to choose 2 permanents, so we're just going to choose Thalia, and we're going to choose Elite Spellbinder to make sure we have that in the air as well. And recasting the Elite Spellbinder is really good too. Okay. I'm gonna get you down. This might just be a Faceless Haven turn as well. Like Thalia, Faceless Haven to face. Maybe the Elite Spellbinder would have been better. My thought process there with the Thalia was no Alrund's Epiphany next turn. But the Elite Spellbinder potentially could have done that too. Wait, what does this do? Oh, okay, yeah, there we go. There we go, sweet. Yeah, so that needed to attach itself to a creature, I believe. Nice, guys. Ah, it's always so nice to get through a control deck, right? And again, Thalia and Elite Spellbinder, they help you get through the control decks, and the control decks are just all over the place right now. Just absolutely all over the place. Guys, I don't know how many matches I've played at this point. I'm just going to play until I see that timer hit like 35 minutes or something. I completely lost count. It's way too late, and I'm a little bit worried about how I should probably be going to bed here, but it is what it is. It's not like I haven't made videos at 5 a.m. before. I don't know what we're up against, but the Luminarch might just be better here. Nah, let's wait it out. Like, Luminarch can wait. Brutal Cathar probably takes their 2-drop. Yeah. Well, we don't have to. We also just don't have to. We could still swing and get the Elite Spellbinder down. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty good. Being able to go up first against a mirror match is really good. Also, with the mirror match, they didn't build it like us, so who knows? We might be good to go. Probably take the Elite Spellbinder here. Well, maybe the Legion Angel, actually, was the key, because now on the 4th turn when they get the Legion Angel down, they can just keep going, where like our Brutal Cathar won't be able to keep up with the Legion Angel. So yeah, that might have been pretty bad. I don't know. We'll have to see. Excuse me, guys. All right. So we're gonna save the Brutal Cathar back for now. Gonna swing in with these guys, right? See if they trade with that Sungold. They end up taking it down to 8. If Legion Angel hits the board this turn, next turn swing is going to be devastating for the opponent. They grab the other Legion Angel. The question is, where do they place this counter? Onto the Legion Angel. So Brutal Cathar comes down, and I can't see past a full swing here. I just can't see past it. So this onto you. Swing, 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 swing. Well, we might want to hold the Luminarch back. Yeah. Yeah, just in case. Just in case. Remember that Thalia has first strike, so... And that's 4 damage going in the air no matter what. A double block there. We're just gonna go ahead. Do we take the Luminarch? Probably. Take their resource of actually gaining 1/1s. Makes more sense to me. So they're down to 1. We have a wide board, so another Legion Angel just isn't enough. Need to gain some life here or do something fancy. Brutal Cathar into the Elite Spellbinder, and a Thalia from the hand does it. That sure does it. Yeah. Nice play, nice play. Let's see what we top deck here. Ooh, buddy. Okay. Another Luminarch is not bad at all. We have to figure this out. We have to try to get through. And I think it's just buff the Thalia. I think it's just buff the Thalia and swing on in. Might be an easy double block for them. All right. Oh, well, let's see. Let's see, right? This is actually scary now. Yep, double block, and that's good. That's fine. They're still at 1. We just have to figure out... Oh, wait. Am I missing something? What happened there? I thought ours was going to die, too. I guess not. I guess the first strike killed one first. Yeah, wait. Why would it have died? Apparently the opponent was missing something there, too. We were both fooled. Ah, they're just flooding the board, though. And all we're getting is land. Okay, well... We need to get that last bit of damage through. We're just going to continue to buff our Thalia until they decide to Brutal Cathar it. Chump block. Yeah, we need to actually get something off the top of our deck if we want to get that last bit of damage through. Because they're just flooding the board. They get their last Legion Angel here. Oh no, they only had 2. Another land. Okay. Okay, game. I can't help but to laugh a little bit at that. So, I mean, we buff this and give them a reason to get their other Legion Angel back, maybe? Alright. But all Legion Angels are down. Wait, was that just a full swing? Am I crazy? That was a full swing. No, they had open land and cards in hand that we didn't see, right? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Red cat with a red bat, you gotta take a rest, little buddy. Okay, so let's take their Brutal Cathar. Wait, do they get to take our Brutal Cathar in return? Oh my, wait. They took our Thalia. Whoa. Well, I mean, Intrepid Adversary is actually a card. So, I mean, that's good at least. All they have is the Elite Spellbinder in hand. So, there we go. We finally were able to get the damage through. There we go, guys. 66% win rate tells me that that was match number 9 total, but for the video, match number 4, I think. So let's go into one more match and see how it goes. All in all, the deck's really fun. Let me tell you, it plays a lot smoother now that I made the modifications to it, but we're also up against, like... We're kind of up against different decks now, which is a little bit concerning as well. Gotta be real with you guys. Like, these last, like, the first 5 matches in the other video that you guys will never see, it was like, yeah, 1 creature deck, all control decks. So I made modifications because, yeah, opponent goes first. That's really bad. We need a faster hand if we go first. What the heck? What the heck? I'm satisfied with the 60% win rate today. And, like, the Elite Spellbinders might get us there, so... Okay, so Allern's Epiphany already chilling. Already chilling in the side over there. That's not good. Yeah, this is what we've been up against, guys. Yeah, this is what we've actually been up against. I'm not convinced that the Elite Spellbinder hits the board here, unfortunately. Right, because we missed the Thalia 2-drop, which is why we actually went up. See, so that actually would have cost all 3 mana. Fading Hope, yep, okay. Yeah, the ranked play is plagued by these decks. That's just brutal. It's just brutal to go up against, guys. It really is. For anyone who just loves to play creature decks like me or aggro decks, it's like, I don't even know where to start. Well, I guess where to start? Thalia and Elite Spellbinder, right? Speaking of Elite Spellbinder, let's see if it actually hits the board. If it's a Jwari, we can pay for it. All right. Wow. Okay, let's do divide by 0, I guess. Like, they can just, there's so many options here, right? They can drop the Field of Ruin, a Galvanic Iteration, the divide by 0, and bounce both of my cards. Like, that's just so brutal. Okay, they end up holding it back for no reason. So we're going to attempt this. Buff it on up. When I say for no reason, there actually is a reason, right? We don't know what that other card is, and so doing this stuff at instant speed is far more powerful than doing it on your turn. Yeah, so they go, dividing both of them by 0. We still get the Hopeful Initiate down, and we get a swing with the Usher. Which, that can't hurt, man. That can't hurt, because next turn we actually get to attempt the Intrepid Adversary for 3, or for a couple counters, I should say, not 3. So that's pretty good, too. We also want to consider, okay, yeah, draw a couple cards. It's really bad. Okay, that's probably the Epiphany. I doubt that's a Saw It Coming. We're gonna try it. Do they really got the Fading Hope, man? Do they really got the Fading Hope? Okay. They must have something here. Yeah, they could Fading Hope it after we pay for the mana. Again, opponent playing it well. Maybe we're not. Maybe because we knew it was the Fading Hope that we should have held back, but we also didn't know necessarily. Right? They could have been in full control just to fake us out there too, but that would also be weird in Platinum. Okay, Smoldering Egg hits the board. Brutal Cathar does take care of that, but how many answers do they have to Brutal Cathar, right? Like, they even have 5 mana open for the divide by 0, so... we're gonna attempt the Elite Spellbinder, see what that last card in hand is. Oh, they don't have any cards in hand. That's a... Alright, sure, Environmental Sciences. Haha, take that! Expensive Environmental Sciences. That's pretty funny, though. And we're actually gonna go Brutal Cathar here. There haven't been any board wipes, just bounce backs. Really? So that must be a Saw It Coming? No, that they actually do the divide by 0 on that. So next turn they do have a 4/4, but the Brutal Cathar still takes care of it. Get 2 more damage through. I'm not giving up on this one, guys. They haven't had the Epiphany yet. So, I mean, if it's an Epiphany now, they can start to just wipe our board with the Smoldering, what is it? The Ashmouth Dragon, right? So if this is the Epiphany, they're 1 short from the Galvanic Iteration Epiphany, at least. So, I mean, that's, you know, silver lining, right? Yeah, I'm much more pleased. Okay, so they actually go for that first. They still have the 6 for the Epiphany, so... Well, now they have 7. Alright, yeah, they start taking our creatures out here for sure, because there's no point. Like, they can play it as slow as possible. Well, I'm sure you guys have seen this before, which is a shame, but I'm gonna go ahead and play it out, as I don't enjoy conceding. But I will. I will when the time comes. We'll see. See, if they really wanted to, they could have Galvanic Iterationed there and pretty much taken everything out. Yeah, they could have wiped our board, but they didn't. So they must be planning something with that. Probably try to take as many turns as possible. And actually, they're playing very safely. They even know what cards are in our hand. So, really, is that one card something? No? I mean, I'll take it. I'll take the dragon. Mine. My dragon now. They could Galvanic Iteration and take the Brutal Cathar. Yeah. They could just do the 2 damage to the Brutal Cathar. That's fine. At least we get to do this. Yay! We did something. But any card they play kills the Intrepid Adversary. This is really tough to play against, guys. I don't even... It's really tough, man. Like, we would have had to have won a while ago to have a chance against this. Like for real, though. Such an easy block with the double ravens there. But I think it might be worth it to buff this. I think we just have to be aggressive. Because, like, they're still struggling with cards. We actually just don't know. Like, they're missing another turn, I guess. Yeah, good blocks from the opponent. We get 4 damage through, though. So that's something. No Faceless Haven here. That could have been pretty good. Saw it coming. They would have targeted the Hopeful Initiate if that other card was something, so... Yeah, these Epiphany decks always have the answer, man. It's really, really tough. Sound like a broken record at this point, but... Let's see what they do here. If they have the turns, we'll concede because the video is getting longer and I've had to go to bed forever. It's, don't worry guys, it's only 5:16 a.m. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We've seen this a lot today where, well, actually, I don't know if that was in the first video that'll go unseen or in this video, where the Moonrage Brute comes out instead of the Brutal Cathar actually slowing us down. Okay, now they get to start to bounce things. Opponent is thinking. Dang. They're down to 3. They actually paid the ward price to do that, and if they switch it to daytime... Okay, well, never mind. I mean, Memory Deluge gets them whatever they want here, so... Let's see, huh? Oh, crap, I still have to upload the video and everything, too. Oh, no, guys. Oh, geez. Okay, let's see what we draw. Because this, unfortunately, it's a lost cause. Like, I just don't want it to be a lost cause, but it is because there's just too many answers over there. It's too many answers. We don't have a good way. Oops. We don't have a good way to get that last 3 damage through. Like, you know, we're not playing red. So... Come on, opponent. Play a little bit faster, buddy. It's real late for me. That's what I get, man. That's what I get for staying up this late playing Magic. I just knew I wouldn't have time tomorrow, so I needed to make sure. Wow, Thalia. Bro, what are you doing here? It's a good draw. It is daytime, so we actually get to take something here. And I don't know where to begin because everything kills everything. Like, I guess we take this, but then the dragon kills it as soon as they play the Memory Deluge. Alright, I have to call it there, guys. I have to call it there. There's no way to get that damage through. Anything that they play, they get their other Hull Breaker back. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hey, 60% total win rate is pretty spicy out of 10 matches, right? We got 5 of those matches on video here, and they weren't bad, but they also weren't great. So there's probably a lot of room for improvement in a deck like this. Let me know what you guys would add, and let me know if Twinblade Geist is good enough to actually have in here. I really wanted to test it out, and the games that we actually saw it on the board, it wasn't half bad. I mean, to be honest with you guys, I don't think it was bad at all. And then if it dies, you have that Disturb 3. That's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty spicy. I don't know. You guys let me know. It's probably not as good. I want it to be good, is more so, right? Overall, the deck was all right, and I would not try to climb with it, I don't think, even though you could. 60% win rate, you'd eventually climb, but I think I would choose something a little bit faster, something a little bit more reliable, where right now, I don't know if there's going to be a good, reliable mono white just yet, so I'm going to have to see what the pros come up with, right, to figure that out. Alrighty, guys, thanks for sticking around the video. 46 minutes. Easy. Like, that's a short video, right? All right, I'll see you in the next one, guys.